Hi there, I'm just your average everyday house cat. Or at least I was. The name's Winston. Yeah, I know, not very original, but hey, I didn't choose it. My life used to be pretty sweet. Wake up, eat, nap, repeat. You know, living the dream. My humans think I'm adorable, and honestly, who can blame them? Just look at this fluffy face.
Who's the cutest kitty in the world? You are, Winston.
But little did I know, my cushy life was about to change forever. It all started on a lazy Tuesday afternoon. I was doing what I do best, napping in a sunbeam.
Honey, I think we have a mouse problem. I saw droppings in the kitchen.
Oh no, what should we do?
Suddenly I heard my humans talking in hushed tones. Something about a mouse problem? Now don't get me wrong, I'm a cat. I'm supposed to catch mice, it's in the job description. But, well, let's just say I'm not exactly the athletic type. More of a professional lounger, really. Still, I couldn't let my humans down. So I decided to give this mouse-catching thing a try. My first attempt was less than graceful. Picture a furry bowling ball rolling into furniture.
Winston, what's gotten into you?
I chased that mouse all over the living room, knocked over a vase, got tangled in the curtains. By the time I flopped onto the floor exhausted, that mouse was long gone, and probably laughing. I was ready to throw in the towel, go back to my life of luxury and leave the mouse catching to the professionals. So there I was, sulking under the couch, feeling like a rejected furball. When suddenly I found this weird collar, not your average flea collar, mind you. This one had a glowing pendant. Like, seriously, who wears glowing jewelry these days? Normally I'm not into bling, but this collar was calling my name, literally. It said, "Winston, put me on." So, I did what any curious cat would do. I put it on, because why not, right? No. And then, boom! I felt like I just ate a whole bag of catnip. Suddenly I'm not just a cat, I'm supercat, with a capital S and everything. Cape check, mask check, abs of steel, well, under all this fur, who can tell? But let's just say, check. I felt stronger, faster, more agile, like I could take on the world, or at least the living room. Or at least a few mice. Baby steps, right? And it was just in time, too, because that's when I saw them, the mouse gang. Done, done, done. These weren't your average mice, oh no, these were organized, like they had a union or something, they had plans, they had tiny weapons. I mean, who gives mice tiny weapons? Their leader was this tough-looking mouse with an eye patch and a tiny sword. Real intimidating. For a mouse. I almost laughed.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Translation: we're taking over the kitchen.
He was giving orders, pointing at a map of our house, like a tiny, furry general. Well, not on my watch. It was time for Supercat to save the day, or at least the snacks. I leaped into action, my new cape fluttering behind me. Man, I looked cooler than a cucumber in a freezer. The mice were shocked. They'd never seen a cat move like this before. I was like a furry ninja. I was bouncing off walls, doing backflips, catching mice left and right. It was like Cirque du Soleil, but with more fur.
You'll never take us alive, Supercat.
Squeak! The mouse leader tried to challenge me with his little sword. Cute, really. It was like watching a toddler with a toothpick. But with my new powers, I was unstoppable. Those mice never knew what hit them. Spoiler, it was me. In no time at all, I had rounded up the entire gang. They were tripping over themselves like they were in a mouse version of a slapstick comedy.
We'll be back. Squeak!
As they scurried away, I heard the leader squeak, "We'll be back! Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Bring cheese next time."
Honey, do you see any signs of mice? Or did they finally learn to clean up after themselves?
No, nothing. It's like they vanished. Maybe they joined a mouse witness protection program?
My humans came home to find a mouse-free house and one very proud cat. I was practically glowing with pride. Or maybe it was just the sunbeam.
Maybe Winston scared them away. Good kitty. Or maybe he finally learned to do something useful.
Of course, they had no idea about my superhero adventure. To them, I was still just their lazy pet. Little did they know, I was a legend in the making. But now, I'm not just a pampered pet, I'm the secret protector of this house. And the best part? No one suspects a thing. And let me tell you, it feels pretty good. though I still enjoy a good nap in the sunbeam. Superheroes need their beauty sleep too, you know, so if you ever need help with a mouse problem, just remember, Supercat is on the job. And I work for treats. Now if you'll excuse me, I think I hear the can opener. Even superheroes need to eat, you know. Tuna, here I come. This is Supercat signing off. Stay furry, my friends. And remember, always land on your feet.